So here is few examples of a looping wave texture which I've just made, and the patch is actually quite easy. So if you want to screenshot it and copy and paste, just go ahead. But if you want to follow along, we can see together how these are made. We can just open a new project. In a few minutes we'll see the very basics, and you can keep building on top of that. So you can switch to the shading tab, and we want to assign a new material to our plane. We can keep the principled BSDF for now, and let's add a wave texture and then a color ramp just to see things a little bit better. So we have this situation here. The concept is if we move the phase offset, you can see the pattern it's moving. So to have it a perfect loop, we want frame 1 and the very last frame to be the exact same position, so the animation can loop. Now to see this a little bit better, let's put the scale to 0.1 so we have some big pattern, and then change the interpolation to constant and bring the white just until it's more or less in the middle, just like so. Doesn't have to be perfect, but something like this should work. And let's set the frame on frame 1, just like so, at a value of 0. Then we want to go to the very last frame of our animation, +1, and we have to move this offset value until it has at least one full cycle. So we want the white back to more or less the same position, just like so, and we can have another keyframe here. Now we have to compare first and last frame, which is a little bit different, as you saw. So we want to move maybe this by a little bit if we can. Maybe it's too much, so let's go 0.9, 0.5 should be it. Let's see them again. So yeah, more or less it's the same, and we should have a loop by now. So let's try playing the animation and see if we have a perfect loop or if we see some glitch going on. Looks like looping for me, so we can increase the scale now and we see the loop a little bit better. And once we have this set up, we can do whatever we want, play around with the distortion, increase and decrease the detail. So what I like to do here is have a little bit of control on this phase offset. So let's say we want this to move faster. Let's go back to frame 1 and we'll add the value node. Now if we plug in the value node, it's not going to automatically copy this animation, so we want to do the same from our value. Let's copy and paste this value here, and on frame 1 let's add a keyframe. Now we go to the very last frame +1, as we mentioned, which is where the other keyframe is, and we copy this value and we paste it here and add another keyframe. Now we can plug this value into the phase offset and we're gonna have the same exact result. But what we can do here is put a math node in the middle, and we can switch to multiply, and we start with the value of 1, we have the same speed. Then we can go to 2, and you can see it's a little bit faster. You can go how fast you want, and you make sure that this will still loop. What we can do is get a little bit funky with the colors. So I like doing HSV and then far in the interpolation, having the same exact color in the start and end value gets us a rainbow, just like so, which I usually really like it. So on top of this, you can do basically whatever you want. You can try put it on a sphere, should work. I mean, it works for sure, but so I have different examples, can't remember which one is. Maybe share tree, this one. You can have it on a sphere. Feel free to experiment. So I hope you like this a little bit in-depth tutorial, and if you like more, subscribe and like the video, and it's a great support to me and for this little channel. Thank you for watching.